Says it.
Alright guys, it's Chris from Cartridge Blast Gamers, and this is our vlog talking about Dragon Ball Z. Today I'm joined with John, Jonah, and Carmine, and we're going to be talking about the hype that is Fighter Z that was just shown at E3. I'm super stoked. Jonah.
Everybody hit
Dragon Ball Fighters. Better than everything else. Best game.
What's
10
up?
out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Buy it again.
Buy it again. Pre-order it, cancel. Pre-order 3 more times.
So,
Every console.
this game looks absolutely amazing based on the, like, what we saw at E3, the animations, the very fact that it is a actual fighter game. So we're like talking about animated 3D characters on the screen fighting each other, 3 versus 3, 1 versus 1. You can train your character, you can do all these amazing things. Is it the best hyped?
Yes.
We'll make it the most
It's the
hyped.
best hype.
Best game.
It's going to be my best hype game, but does it look better than the other Dragon Ball Z games that were released in the past?
Top 1%.
Absolutely. There's not even a question. It's like,
If you look at Xenoverse or like Budokai, they look like garbage trash put on fire, and there's
like a giant turd.
it looks terrible. That's what I'm saying. It just looks. But if you look at Fighters, with not Fighter Z, Fighters. That's what it's going to be. It looks. Fighters is a jewel.
Guy.
A jewel, yeah. It's a jewel on a crown sitting atop like a Mayan temple that's covered in gold. It's beautiful.
what Jonah's trying to say is it looks amazing.
Yeah,
Amazeballs.
2.5D. Arc System Works has got it down to a sweet science.
It looks
Blaze
just
blue.
like the anime.
they whatever techniques they use. That's like they have 3D models in 2D plane, and they just do whatever they do to make it look like Jesus walks the earth again. It's just really good.
So Jonah really doesn't like the game at all.
I can say that you're like a 5 out of 10.
No, 10 out of 10.
Oh, okay.
So
I
Jonah,
can tell.
you played Xenoverse.
I played a lot of
You
Xenoverse.
played the first two, well, the only two, but you played them both.
I like Dragon Ball Z enough. Yeah, I played both. I didn't finish one, but I finished Xenoverse 2. And I didn't like... I liked Xenoverse 2 enough because it was a Dragon Ball game that I played 80 levels, and I bought the season
You
pass.
played 80 levels to that game?
Yeah, I got up to the max level at the beginning of the game. Shut up. And I bought
That's
the season
awesome.
pass.
That's a lot of loading screens.
That's awesome.
I'm
we
into
don't talk
Dragon
about
Ball.
Yeah.
We're all into it.
I've played every single game I think that Dragon Ball has to offer, and this one looks the best. And we're talking about Xenoverse though, because that's the latest one that's out there. I'm sure there's a 3 maybe going on somewhere, but
Oh God, I hope not.
but the load screens were horrible. Like, you have games now that have open world craziness, and there's no load screens. This game, you move 2 inches, there's a load screen. Anything you want to do, there's a load screen. It's terrible. Though what I did like was the story was interesting. They tried their best of where they were going with it, but I feel like the second one kind of rehashed a lot of that stuff. And I didn't beat them. Like, I never beat the first one because you got so far and then it became super hard.
The hub world being split into a couple different parts, you have to load between each time.
Yeah, it got
was what
very,
me.
very
I couldn't
annoying.
do that.
But at least the second one, you were able to have less
You just had one world you could walk
transitioning,
around. One hub world.
and you could do more in the open world. But I mean, there was, I guess, a leveling system that was interesting. But you know, going back to the Fighter Z game, it just looks phenomenal. It looks just like the anime. The trailer was amazing. If the trailer was the only thing that came out, it's still the best game that ever came out for Dragon Ball. So, and Carmine, you mentioned off screen before about this becoming something.
Oh yeah, I wanted to know what your take was on whether or not you think it could be like a competitive game in the fighting circuit.
Yeah, and I would say absolutely. I mean, I would love to see it because, you know, make it mainstream.
I feel like it could be, but I don't think it would be as big as other games where its developer or its publisher puts out the money to make tournaments where it's like Capcom makes the Street Fighter tournaments, Tekken tournaments, Brian Bamco.
Well, there's not enough information to say that it can't right now, I think.
It just looks amazing.
It just, I mean, we are basically, our hype is based on what we saw at E3. Guys, you saw it at E3. You know what we're talking about. And does anybody else have anything else to add here?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I'd buy it again. Carmine, what do you think?
No, I'm just excited for it. I just want to get my hands on it. I hope it is like really early 2018, like they're saying it was.
I want to say January.
I'm hoping January.
Yeah.
January, maybe March. I think
Dragon Ball
has a history of releasing games around March, even April sometimes.
And what if it with early 2018 with Q1? Is that Q1 still?
They'd probably be considered Q1.
Oh, right, yeah. I think,
But like Japanese quarters and Western quarters are a little different.
Yeah, but if this has an in-depth, fighting system, I can definitely see it being in tournaments, and esports is growing. Like there's esports for everything now, so I can.
Yeah, I mean, some of them they may not even need the publisher's buy-in. They might just have their own separate tournament.
Yeah, and like I was mentioning before too, Budokai 3 was probably the last fighting game with Dragon Ball, like the 2D sort of game where people really enjoyed it. It had a good fighting system, and when you were a good fighter or a good player and you versed a good player, the battles were insane. Now imagine this game and the way it looks and how intense like the battles look.
It'd be like watching an anime series unfold in front of your eyes.
Watching two really good players go at it.
Giving kids seizures one at a time.
It's just gonna be amazing. So
no, that's really good stuff, guys. Please let us know what you think. Does this hype grab you by your Dragon Balls and send your power level over 9,000? I know it does for me. But my name is Chris from Crushers Blast Gamers. That's John, Jonah, and Carmine. Please like and subscribe and share as you see fit, guys. Comment down below. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Watch out for your Dragon Balls.
Yeah!
After you buy your Dragon Balls.
I hit finish. I didn't hit anything else.
Okay.
I wasn't doing it.